はい、こんばんは、たかです。本日もアウターワールドか、やっていきたいと思います。昨日ですね、どこで終わったっけ？メインクエストの何かで街に来て、で、ここにいる人に会って情報を聞きなさいと、新たなところに行きなさいっていうような、内容だったと思うんですけれども、まずはその、宇宙船を自分の宇宙船ですねを直すための、装備を集めに来ているわけですけれども、それのありかを知っている人に会って、ヒントをもらいなさいというような内容だったんですけれども、まずですね、あれからですね、今日、サブクエストの方をですねいくつかやりまして、レベルもね上がって装備も若干整いました。それでですね、実はちょっとそのサブクエストの中の一つに、サブクエストのうちの一つがメインクエストのその登場人物に会いなさいっていうやつがあって、実はちょっと進んじゃったんですね、微妙に。このロボットにしようっていうやつだったっけかな。そうそう、とにかくね、何かのサブクエスト、サイドクエストで、メインクエストのその登場人物に話しかけないといけなくなって、で、話しかけたら物語が若干進んじゃいました。とはいえ、さほどの問題はないと思うんですけどね。まず、内容としては、これがメインのあれになるんですけども、電力調整器を探せっていうことで、これを宇宙船にまず、つけましょうと。でリード・トンプソンという人に会いましょうと。でリード・トンプソンというのはこのエッジウォーターっていう町ですね、こちらの管理者だったと。でその管理者が言うにはですね、この缶詰工場と、この近くにですね植物実験場っていうところがあるんですね。そこはもうサブクエストで行ってるので、場所は分かってるんですけれども、そちらのうちのどっちかからその電力調整器っていうのを取ってくるしかないんですけれども、そのうちのどっちを取るかっていうところを今選択迫られてるところですね。でその植物園に今から行こうかと思うんですけれども、そのためにですね、ここのその管理者の人から、そこのなんだっけ、植物園か、植物実験場かの管理者宛てにメッセージを預かっているので、まずはそのメッセージを届けろっていうクエストを先にですねやってから、地熱発電所っていうところですねに行って、この送電先を変更しろということをやりたいと思います。でもう場所はね分かってるんで、その中でですね、仲間ができました。じゃん、彼女です。分かりませんよね。一応ね、
Yeah, huh?
技術者のうちの一人ですね。彼女がそのリードっていう人リードっていう人と一緒にいて、彼女も一緒に連れて行けみたいなことで連れて行くことになりました。彼女と一緒に行きたいと思います。装備なんかもね渡して整えてあるんで、レベルは2つぐらい上がったかな。もうちょっとでもう1レベル上がりそうなんですけど、一応ね武器なんかもわりかしこう揃ってはきてるんで、外しちゃった。そんな感じでいきたいと思います。じゃあ飛びましょう。今いるところがここですね、エッジウォーターっていう町。ここからですね、ここですね、植物実験場。歩いて行ってもいいんですけど、ほいっと着きましたと。ここで結局2択を迫られるんですよね。どっちにするかって話ですよね。 っとセーブをして。これですね、ここが植物研究所とかいうところですね。で、まあ、ここにいるおばあちゃんですね。へいへい。
I'm listening. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. You're doing this for Reed? Why? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
さて、とりあえずレベルが上がりましたね。スキルポイントを振りましょう。何に振ろうかな。まあロックピック系がね割とあるんで、やっぱりスニーク系に少し振りたいのと、あとはやっぱり攻撃っすかね。近距離はほとんど今使ってないですね。結局遠距離の今持ってる武器は割と強いんでね。よし、これでいきましょう。特性は何もないね。さあ、じゃあまあね、この町とこの研究所の問題をですね、よそ者にどうにかしろと。そんなことは正直知ったこっちゃねえっていうことで両方潰したいと思うんですけどどうしようねこれ。結局どっちかしかできないってことでしょ。今の勢力図がどうなってるか。勢力図っていうか自分自身の評価。 今両方とも有効的なんですね。ここの人たちが脱走者で、向こうのスペーサーズチョイスっていうのが、エッジウォーター。まあでもこれはエメラルドベール地区。ああでもこれはこのまあでもどっちも一緒かな。結局この辺がどう関わってくるかだな。あくまでもセカンダリーだからなこれ。さあどっちにするかな。まあでもスペーサーズチョイスどう考えたってブラック企業っすよね。体調不良で仕事休んだら罰金払わなきゃいけないんだしね。まあそんなとこ潰しましょうか。まあ商品とかねが割と充実はしているんですけど、酒場とかあるし、ここはね一応物の売買、商人があそこに、座ってる人ステファン・ガルシアと、あとあそこにですね作業台があるんで、まあ街の機能とさほどね差はない。
Any luck finding one of those manuals? Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're what? How are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
What's on your mind?
特にはないな。でこれでね武器の改造とかがいろいろできるんですよね。武器の改造、それから改良もできるみたいです。改良ってよくわかんないけど、なんか単純にお金払えばダメージが上がるような感じっぽいっすね。であとはまあ修理。修理解体か。装備は割と耐久は減りますね。で今は結構ヘビーなアーマー装備してるんで、歩く速度がだいぶね落ちちゃったんで、で地熱か。そこもねもう飛べるんで飛んじゃいましょう。で結局どうなった？まあ結局この2つは同じなんですよね。でついでに同じく地熱発電所っていうところに論理モジュールを回収しろっていうのがあって、まあこれも一緒にやりたいので、間違えた。飛べばいいんだよね。敵はいるのか？一度来てクリアリングはしたはずだからいないよね。大丈夫だよね。大丈夫ですね。もう倒してるね。 解除できるのかな。これでゲーム内の数日で敵がリポップするっぽいっすね。じゃあ行きましょうか。よいしょ。ちなみに中に入るのは初めてです。
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
敵がいるね、この先に。どこだ？あれか。ドン。
Here we go.
ドン。
That's the last of them.
あとは一体だけか。さあ、じゃあ漁ろうか。さっきなんかあったよね。間違えた。これか。さてさて、なんかあるかな。ここの扉？これは外に通じてんのかしら。あ、外だね。下と、目的地どっちだ？目的地が下かな？
System alert searching for unauthorized.
Incoming! Get someone down!
敵が扉を開けて入ってくるんだね。賢いね。閉めときゃ安全かと思ったらそういうわけじゃないんだ。お、ここにあったのか。3冊目のうちの最後の1冊が。あ、そうか、今メインクエストじゃなくてサブクエストの方に印つけてるから。あれ？いなくなっちゃった？ん？なんかいることになってる。先にじゃあサブクエストの方行きますか。こっちかな。なんかいるな。この先を曲がったところか。あそこはロックがかかってる。こっちはいない。封鎖中か。こ のまま回されるのか。何をやった。ピッキング。この扉を開けるのは、レベルが足りない。どうしようかな。ピッキングのあれを使うのか。これ開けていいことあんのかな。大して良くなかったな。一応経験値が入るんでね、まあいっちゃいいのか。パスワード。ほうほうほう。あ、敵から奪わなくてもどっかにあるんだ。この先に制御室があるのかな。どこにいる？下に一体と、動いちゃった。動くなよ。あれ？当たってない？手前にぶつかっちゃったのかな。結構敵も強くなってきてるんでね、割と死ぬんですわ。今日3回ぐらい、2、3回死んでるかな。このぐらいの敵の数ならまあ死ぬことはないんでしょうけど、すごい高い位置でやられるんですよね。進めない。進めない。どっちに行けばいいんだ。これは行き止まりか。あそこか。 どっかされないかな。これはなんだ。あれ、なんかオフにできないけどいいのかな、動かしちゃって。敵がいる。この扉の先かな。間違えた。まだ若干操作にね慣れてない部分はありますが、こいつじゃないよな。なんだこれ、ライトマシンか。警備主任のキーカード。うん。これさっきの下のところに繋がってんのか。
Go away, Phantom!
ん？誰今？ヒギンス？どっかにいる？
No, 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 just leave me alone!
どっかにいるのか
な。No, no, no, just leave me alone! ？You're not real. You're not real.
あ、やっぱりか。ライトマシンか。アサルトライフル。グレーラン。グレーラン持ってるよね。 ちょっと荷物が重すぎて移動速度が異常に遅くなってる。なんかね、武器ロッカーに入れられるとかって、船のロッカーに入れられるとかってなんか書いてあったんだけど、どこかわかんないんだよな。一回宇宙に飛び立ってからの話なのかな。うん、全然軽くなんないな。いいか、簡単に手に入りそうなものは解体しちゃうか。両手武器なんてこれが強いからね。なんかこの辺が強いし。あ、ハンティングライフル、こんなのいつ手に入れた？ブレードもいらないや。この辺もすぐ手に入るし。ソードオフショットガンもいいや。こんなのその辺で手に入るだろう。この辺とか。うん、これでもあんまり軽くなった、軽くなった。どこにいる？一応開けられるか。
Nicely done.
なんだここは。作業台。
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
こんなに装備しててもあれなのかな。おっとっと、ロボットがいるな。見張りがいるぞ。
Here we go! Everyone all right?
まだいる？ぐるっと回り込んできたのかなこれ、もしかしたら。さあ、もう迷子なんですけど。もうすでに迷子なんですけど。あれ、さっきドローンいなかった？この辺に。これか。何も持ってねえでやんの。 ですよ。あ、割と入り口の近くか。はいはいはいはい。で、あとここか。さっき作業台があったとこか。違うな。どこだこりゃ。なんか鍵を手に入れたとこか。あ、じゃあやっぱりここからこう来たのか。はいはいはいはい。もう一回辿ってみるか。こっちからこの辺は何にも使えない。パスワードも手に入れてないよね。こう来て、で、ここが最初に来たところで、この辺に扉があったよね。これはトイレ？トイレとロッカー。何これ？装備か。また重くなったかな。まだ大丈夫か。会話スキルがプラス5。誰かと話するときに装備し直すといいかもしれないけど。で、向こうは行き止まりだったから、こっちに行って、で、ヒギンスっていうのがどっかにいるんだよね。で、さっきここのはしごを降りてないんだよね。
You're not real. You're not real.
下へ行くにはここから降りるとすると、でここからさらに下に行ける。
Go away, Phantom.
この下が最後かな。
Get away! Go away, Phantom.
もういた、ヒギンス。お、第3巻あった。
No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
足りないんだなこれ。それこそさっきの装備でどうにかなんないかな。両方とも7の10、14の10。ちょっと足んないね。19、15、20いるんだよね。あと1足んないじゃん。しゃあない、諦めよう。これで一周したよね。じゃあこのフロアはいいと。こっちか。でさっきはこっちへ行ったんだよね。でこっちから通り抜けていったからここなんだ。ガスが出てるな。何の音今の。 れはさっきのところか。仲間に荷物持たせられるんだよな、多分。装備するしかできないのか。これはいらないや。あ、間違えた。近接なんか使わないけどな。で、さっきはここを登っていったんだよね。で、ここを登ると、あそこか。さっき戦闘したとこだね。あそこから入ってきたんだよね。ここら辺も行ったよな。来たよね。ああ、ここか。63メートル先。ここを開けなきゃいけないのか。あ、さっきの主任のカードで開くのね。なるほどなるほど。これでサブクエ1個終わった。さあ、サブクエが1個終わったのでクエスト切り替えますか。あ、そうか、本も揃ったんだよね。で、じゃあこれか。さて、送電先を切り替えると。これがどこだ？こっちだね。ああ、最初のところか。出れない。
Once we do this, there's no going back.
なるほど。 はいないと。漁るもんもないと。
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
さあ、どっちにしようかな。さあ、どっちにしようかな。まあでもね。みんな一緒に仲良く外で暮らしましょう。さあ、これで町の人間全員敵になったのかな。それはそれで面白いな。が下がった。まあそりゃそうやろな。これか。あ、でも有効的だよ。不評 20%、高評価 64%。こっちが尊敬になった。これってどこ？あ、そっか、町戻ってあれを抜かないといけないんだな。 さあじゃあ飛んでいきますか。先にこっち行ってみる？特に変わった気配がないんだけど。
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be all right now they got power, but what about the town? All those people. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
電力が来た割には大して何も変わってない気がするが。あれ？あ、いたいた。
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
改造用のモジュールかな？これね。近接攻撃を行う敵を気絶させダメージを与えます。この効果にはクールダウンが必要です。まあこれでも売ってたような気がするな。まあいいや。さて。
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. Blunt as a hammer. But you're right. Nothing can undo the past. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life. You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
そこら辺にあるもの持ってってもいいよね。なんでだよ。なんでだよ。さあ、じゃあ本命のところに飛びますか。セーブしてね。いきなり銃弾が飛んでくる。あ、先にこのサブクエスト終わらせるか。
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
なんか両方とも尊敬になったけど。この辺も重さがあるのか。あ、この辺も重さあるんだね、みんな。弾じゃねえや。武器修理の部品とかは大丈夫なのか。この辺もジャンクも重さがあるんだったらジャンク売っ払ってこようか。違う、売るだ。ジャンク。売る。どうだ？まあ、ちょっと軽くなったな。あ、ここにあった。まあでもそっか。誰が停電させたのかなんて町の人は知らないんだな。 大丈夫だよね。大丈夫だよね。いきなり撃たれたりしないよね。大丈夫。大丈夫だよね。うわ、なんかいる。なんかいるよ。やべえよ。
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor. Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Hmm? ここじゃねえな。これはあれだ、警察だな。
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence. Apologies won't give us our lives back, but for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
Are, みんな敵になってるな、やっぱり。みんな仲良くしようよ。
What was that?
無理かい。あ、そうです。しゃあないね。だって敵だもんね。やっぱ思った。しかし暗いな。暗くなると何が何だか見えないぞ。これか。さあ、とりあえず先にレベルアップしようかな。 にしようかな。移動速度が遅くなるのか。普段の歩行速度がね、今重い装備を装備してるから、そもそも速度が下がっちゃってるんですよね。どっちがいいかな。通常時速いか、重量オーバー時速いか。まあ通常時かな。
You and I have got nothing more to say to each other.
What are we supposed to do now? Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures.
敵はそこにいた人たちだけか。あ、いるいる。どこだ。この中か。あ、封鎖中になっちゃった。扉開かないのか、電力ないから。
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by...
あれ、ここに繋がってただけか。はい。あれ、外にいた人たち全員敵になった、もしかして。やりすぎた。いやー、街一つ壊滅させちゃった。まあ毒を食らうは皿までですよね。 あれこんな少なかったっけ？もっといっぱいいたような気がしたんだけど。あれこの人は敵になってないんだ。あれ敵対マークはついてるけどな。まあ攻撃してこないなら撃たないよ。
I put my whole life in that cannery.
あ、一応この人たちも敵マークはついてるのか。ああ、まあでもね、襲ってこないなら襲いません。あれ、この人は敵じゃないのか。さて、実はここに教会があってですね、ここでサブクエストを受けてたんですよね。はい、牧師。
I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale, Captain.
じゃあ船行けばいいのかな。じゃあ船へ飛びますか。ここで最初に会った人は
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition. That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan. The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope. What about you? What's your story? You were the one who...
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
こんな感じでいくつかの星を渡っていくんすかね。
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
ああ、そんな人もいたね。
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
OK、じゃあとりあえず船長室っていうのはどこですか？開けたら閉めましょう。とりあえず船長室探すか。ここかな。
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
まだ寝てねえよ。ゴミ箱じゃねえか。仲間を含めた全員に変装を投影させ、 立ち入り禁止区域に通用する ID カートリッジを持っていれば通過できるようにしてくれます。よくわかんないや。さて、開けたら閉めると言ったがあれは嘘だ。なんだこれ。掃除マシーン。ここはなんだ。これはペチュニアではない。おお、マックス牧師の部屋がここになったんだ。まあいいや、この辺のやつは。装備をしまう。これだけの人数が仲間になるのかな。じゃあとりあえず装備をしまっておけるところはどっかにないんですかね。あれ、なんかまたいくつかのアイテムが復活してるな。お、トイレか。
The ship used to be much quieter.
装備を入れる箱がないな。この辺のロッカーにしまい、あ、映すって書いてあるな。あ、これで映せるんじゃん。なんだ。いちいち説明が鬱陶しいな、これ。おっとっとっと。これ逆に取っちゃうんだよね。こっちからは出せないんだよね。あ、ここにあったのね。おお、綺麗だね。いいね、綺麗だね。で、次はどこへ行くんだい？あれ？これ何？あ、これで移動できるのか。なるほどね。
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most. There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system? A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons. The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them. How can I be of assistance? I have lots of minutes, many minutes, unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? What happened to the captain who kept pestering his ship computer? The life support was disabled. Ha, ha. Get it? As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. See you soon, Captain.
いくつかクエストが追加されたのかな。うんうん。 た一回戻るっていう手もあるんだな。まあこの辺はサブクエストなんでね、あれでやっときましょう。あ、レベルアップしてたね。とりあえず潜伏4ポイント。そろそろ技術も上げとくか。こうして、あとはこれでいいかな。よし。じゃあ新しい星に行きますか。あ、間違えた。これか。高速移動すればいいのかな。
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
OK。じゃあ行ってくるぜ。
Can we talk?
どうした?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
ああ、これで誰を連れ、あ、2人選べるのね。あ、これデフォルトで標準。ああ、なるほど。あ、で、これで連れていかないっていう手もあるのか。やべえ。マックス神父。牧師か。何にも装備させてねえぞ。
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
っていうか、牧師は何装備してんだろう。装備品みんな置いてきちゃったもんな。ソードオフショットガンと、スタッフ。ああ。
That's not the point. This halfway just knocked out one of my workers.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. All right. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
さて、外へ出るための船が没収されただけで出入りは自由にできるのかなこれ。
There's something weighing on my mind.
Weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch. Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
これ街なのかな？こっちがサブクエ？でなんだベルの改革ってこれか。まあいいか。ああ顔とか変えられるやつか。まあでもこの辺長くなりそうだしメインクエストだから明日にしようかな。
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, Just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
さてさて、それじゃあ本日の配信はここまでにしましょうかね。明日はですね、協力戦最終日ということで、こんな時間にやっちゃうと皆さん迷惑かかると思いますので、明日はですね、昼間に配信したいと思います。何時にしようかな。でも午前中ね、ちょっと映画見に行ったりするんで、午後1時ぐらいかな。またですね、Twitter の方で報告したいと思いますので、明日またお会いしましょう。本日はご覧いただきありがとうございました。またお会いしましょう。さようなら。